But I could explain it, but it's a little bit too much. I'm just going to select fixed frame size because that usually works best. And then you can take pretty much any sound. What I like the most is just take a really weird percussive hit that just goes like something like that, because that gives great results, as you will hear in a moment. Yeah, I have this folder here with some percussions that I made. And here we have sounds like, oh yeah, this is mechanics, because I made the mechanics thing out of that. Okay, let's listen to this. What is that? I don't know if you can hear that now, because of... Well, that's a little bit short. Maybe something that... Something that has a little bit more stuff going on in the back. That's kind of fun. Ah, come on. Not Windows Media Player, no. No, I don't allow that. Ah, these are rather short. We might need something that's a little bit longer. All the delayed ones up here are a little bit longer. Come on. Yeah, we're just gonna take that one. So, you've heard it, it's some percussive hit. Now we're gonna say we want this splitted at a sample length of 1000. So it's just gonna take like 1000 samples now. In musical terms, that means, you know what a sample is, like not an audio file, but a sample in general is an audio wave. In digital terms is just like a curve, but in like it's quantized. As you can see, if I like zoom in on this noise here, for example, you can kind of see that this is pixelated. And one of these audio pixels, that is a sample. And now what Serum does is, after 1000 of these, it says, oh yeah, I'm just gonna cramp all of these 1000 samples into one frame here, and then just make the next frame with the next 1000 samples of that audio file you just gave me. And that's what it does. And then with this percussive hit, we get a few waveforms here that we can listen to. Not that spectacular, but yeah, that is something. Also, there's a lot of nothing back here because the sample fades out. So I'm just going to remove all the nothings back here, remove multi-selection, and then what is left, oh, this has to be removed as well. What is left looks like this up here. We can morph through that, but it doesn't sound that great yet. So first of all, let's normalize all of them so they all get the same volume. Oh yeah. And then you can say I want to morph between them, and for example crossfade, and then it looks like this. Kind of sounds like Carbon from Massive or something. And then after that you can save this up here as a wavetable, or you can, yeah, even after saving you can still like add some modulation stuff, some morphing here with like bend minus or bend plus, just like in Massive. To see what that does, you have to click the 3D waveform here to like see what this actually does to the waveform. And if you then modulate like both of these, so I'm just modulating both of these with my mod wheel now, you get a nice result. So if we now just add some pitch modulation, then you can even add a sub. Maybe add some chorus and flanging and phasing, and then you already have a nice sound just from that weird percussive sample. So yeah, that is how you make wavetables in Serum. I really like that sound actually. This is better than I expected. This is fun. Okay, and last but not least, there's another mode to make that wavetable even more useful. Because now what we have is it's kind of cool, but if you want to go full terror squad, then there is down here some sort of processing method for this called Squarify. And if you click that, what happens is it's going to cut out all the even overtones and just leave the odd overtones, and now it sounds like this. And that's basically Terror Squad. And then you... yeah, and then you can just modulate it any way you want. And with all the filters, you can make a nice sound out of it. For example, the high pass plus peak filter. Fantastic. Maybe turn it around. Sounds interesting as well. So from just one sample that you import to make a wavetable, you can create a vast amount of different sounds. So yeah. Beautiful. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back to the song. Sorry for that long escapade here. What did I want to do? I wanted to shape that second bass sound, which was kind of going well, I think. It just sounds a little bit late. Damn! It just sounds a little bit dumped. Whoom, whoom. Way too late with the automation for some reason. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Ah. Boom, bam. Add a kick in there. You mean boom, like another. Don't. I think I know where you kind of mean. Maybe that's a good place for another kick drum there. Yeah, that fits in. Now it feels like this is a little bit too early on. Yeah. Now we can even like go after we've set up like the sound has tons of effects on it and all this filtering and all these effects in Serum as well. So now the general waveform that is being used here at the start is not that much of importance anymore, sort of. So now you can basically just switch through a lot of wavetables and just see what happens and kind of get like interesting results that way, because it's all gonna sound quite similar. It's still going to be a growl bass, but all those heavy effects are going to change up the general sound of that wavetable quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I am fine with that.